Hello everyone. Okay, so I had an issue with live stream for some reason. So we're just gonna make this into a regular video and it's gonna be uploaded a little late on Sunday, but I'll make it into a premiere. So let's go over the front suspension parts that I purchased. Okay, so if you look under here, let's see. You know the bushing, look at those bushings are bad. Like basically everything is bad. The upper control arms aren't too bad. Look at that. If you're new here, you might know that I have continuous problems with my front suspension. Tires flying off, everything breaking down, and so it's time to just replace everything. The front end is heavy now with the bumper and the winch, which I still need to make a video on. So let's go over the parts I ordered. I basically decided to just redo everything, and one of my viewers, Wiley, was kind enough to send me money to basically replace all of this. So let's start unboxing. Okay. I purchased bigger coils, so I purchased bigger coils that are basically for the Trailblazer EXT, I believe, but it will give the suspension they're more heavy duty, so it's gonna hold up the Trailblazer a lot better, and they're further apart. So it's going to be a stiffer ride, but it's also going to give me some height, which means I'm going to take off that Chinese deadlift that I have on here that almost killed me more than once. So with that and these Bilstein 5100s, these are adjustable shocks. So I'll open it. Okay, so these are adjustable shocks, and you can adjust them to up to a point of 2.25, I believe, and with the taller coils I think I'll be okay for height, which is really cool. And these are stronger suspension, which is great for all the weight that I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have that rooftop tent up there, which is gonna add some weight, so this is gonna be good. These are definitely an upgrade from 4146. That is basically the Bilstein shocks that GM uses for Trailblazer. So, and then I got new strut mounts. Actually I got two, but they sent the wrong one for the second one. So I've got to wait. Make sure you're always double checking your parts before you start installing. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so I made sure my control arms all matched. I feel like that makes a big difference. So I basically got all Detroit axle. Amazon had a good deal for all upper control arms with all the bushings and the sway bar links, ball joints, and then the lower control arms come with all the bushings inside. Remember we redid the bushings a while ago? If I would have known that you can just buy the control arm with them installed, which I'm not a mechanic, so I'll be doing that from now on. So let's see what we got. Alright. Let's see. This is one of the lower control arms. Everything's ready to go. It's so nice. Yes. And there's two of them. And these are the lower or upper control arms. Again, everything. Everything's in here. Ball joints. The lighting up here is so much better. Oh my gosh. My allergies are kicking my butt. It's finally warm here in Vegas. Luckily I have a garage to work on this stuff. Hopefully I'll be done in a few days. I'm doing this myself. I do have a friend that will help me if I need it, but I want to make sure I can work on my vehicle myself, and I've done so much research on everything. It would just make me feel better and accomplished. I have a great mechanic in Pahrump, Jason. I'll put his information below again. He did my steering rack, so that's new. I mean, the front end is going to be amazing. Okay, so I got a new stereo, new old stereo. It's, anyways, so I had to take the dash apart. I need to take it apart again, and I found some issues over here. So when we took the dash apart to do the stereo, I wanted to look at everything, and some things weren't plugged in. The fan door actuator, I found another one, and I found a harness that wasn't plugged in. And when I found another fan door actuator that I had in my toolbox, I think that harness is supposed to plug into there, so that could have something to do with the AC not working. But I read a bunch of different stuff. It could be the heater core, because my carpet was wet and it's having problems with hot and cold, like alternating out of the vents and all that. I'm hoping it's not that. It could be the thermostat. So I'm gonna take the dash back apart and probably check the thermostat and check that heater core and see if everything's functioning there. Start there, and then work my way up to the harder stuff. When I saw them take apart the heater core, it looked crazy. But taking the car apart and understanding the electrical now is huge for me, because that was scary. So I've had my manual out and just reading everything, like understanding what goes to what and why and blah blah blah. So that's been helping. I do want to change my lights up here to LED, but it's a soldering thing, so that's going to be a project. I'll wait till I do that out somewhere in the desert or something. But yeah, so I've got a lot of projects coming up that I think I can do by myself. I think I can install that light bar by myself. I think I can finally hook up the winch by myself. I've got a battery I need to install with a charge controller and all that. I need to figure out how I'm going to mount it and where I'm going to put it. There's a lot going on, but this front suspension is going to be fixed, thank God. And then we got to look at the coolant stuff, which is all part of that thermostat, heater core stuff. So I'm pretty confident I can start working on this vehicle completely by myself. Doing the suspension is like big for me, because I'm always worried about the heavy stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start working on that. There's Brucey. Bruce, are we gonna be okay? Are we gonna be okay, Bruce? He's my manager. He's making sure I'm doing everything so we can get back on the road. Yeah. Maybe we'll go spend a day at the junkyard. I want to get a new door. Anyways, this is going to be a short video because it was supposed to be live, but my phone died and it's on the charger right now, so I've been having a lot of problems with the charging and stuff on my phone. Hopefully I can get my blog situated where I can start writing a blog on this, but I will leave an Amazon shop list in my Amazon shop for all the parts that I've been using. So if you're working on your Trailblazer, then you know. But Amazon isn't always the cheapest, but at least you'll know the part numbers and you can look around from there. All right, bye.